Right, excuse the window wipers. So this is back again. I've only done a couple. Well, I've done a couple. I've done one. I have my one little drive I done a few weeks back now. We had one guy just wanting to see a bit more of my goal and Liverpool. So I'll do this little video. I'm driving now from a place called Melling on Waddicker Lane, and I'm heading up to Orton in Ormskirk. So I won't record the whole way, but I'll just do little bits in the way. I'll just keep this video short. But this road that we're turning onto now is Waddicker Lane, and we'll head up towards Orton Ormskirk. But as I say, you're going to have to put up with this window wiper scenario because again, it's grim weather as usual. So apologies for the hypnotise and window wipers go and swoosh every 2 seconds. But unfortunately, if I don't have them on, it's not going to be safe, is it? So this now will lead us up to the motorway. The motorway is like the UK, just a motorway. If there's any American viewers, I know I've seen on the analytics that there's a few American viewers. The motorway basically is your like freeway type of thing. The actual motorway we're coming to in the next 5 minutes or so is the M58 that leads into Maghull, where the other video started last time pretty much, when we went into Maghull and there was a mental health hospital on the right, Ashworth, and a new development with the Starbucks and McDonald's. That's just a little bit further up this road as you wind around. And actually thinking about it now, I don't think we're actually going to go on the motorway, but we're going to be close to that junction which is being mentioning. This road we're on now is called Prescott Road. It leads to a roundabout a bit further up here now, not too far, which is takes you right into Kirby, back lane into Kirby, or left, and that's the way we're going. I think that's still called back lane as well, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have a little look when we get to the junction. The junction is approaching now. There's just like a gas stroke petrol station, whatever you want to call it, just straight ahead of us as well. There we go. Don't know whether that's changed much to anyone who hasn't saw this area for a while or doesn't even know the area altogether. It won't make any difference to you. But I think that's been there for a long time, that place. I wonder if this is back lane that we're going on to now. I know right is back lane, but I don't know whether this ahead is back lane. I'd assume it is. I can't see no signs anywhere to say, so never mind. Oh no, it's actually called Prescott Road. It is Prescott Road, right, okay, now I remember. So what we're going to do is, we're going to continue on, and I think that's a continuation of Prescott Road, but it's a right turn, which is a bit strange, but I think that's what it might be called up ahead. And this is just going to be like the little black lanes into Ormskirk, Orton ways. So there's not a lot to see down there, just country lanes and farmland and some farmhouses and stuff, but I'll show you that when we turn onto it shortly. It's just coming up on the right. There we go, it is Prescott Road, yeah, exactly. As you can read from the sign in front, it's got Ormskirk. This is not going to be a long journey. I'm just on my way to a particular destination, so it's 2.1 miles away. That's where I'm going, so I'll be turning the video off when I get there. So it's only going to be another few minutes long, about 4 more minutes I reckon until I arrive. But as we head down here, there used to be a big motorbike meet there. I think it was called the Hen and Chicken Body Shop, it's called quite a nice little place, depending on what part you go to. It's big, I think, as far as I know as well. Lancashire's quite a big borough. Then you've got like West Lancashire as well. Has like little boroughs off it, I think. I'm talking right there, okay. Lancashire goes all the way to Preston. Massive, and further out and wide and stuff. I think I could be wrong, but I'm not too sure whether they've got the biggest police force or the Met Metropolitan in London. One of them's got the biggest police force. I think you'd think it's London. I'm sure it's Lancashire. I'm sure. I'll have to look that up. I can't remember now, but it was surprising to me when I first got the facts a few years ago. I'm not 100% sure. Take my word for that. Look it up yourself. We're going to take a left turn now onto Mickering, Mickering Lane. And this is heading us towards Orton. Oh, it's gone dark around here. You can't really see on the camera, but the camera's lighting up a little bit, but the weather's that bad. It's gone like dark already, and it's only like 3 PM. It's not even that late. This camera doesn't even do it justice how bad this rain is. When you look through that lens, it looks heavy. Obviously, it's really bad. Really bad. Nothing's good in the rain, is it? I can't think of anything that's good in the rain. What you enjoy about the rain. And I believe there's people out there who actually love it. But I just wonder what's great about it. Where's the fun in this weather? Everything's a bit depressing, isn't it? Right, I'm going to have to cut the camera off now while I'm arriving at this location for privacy, but I will be putting it back on shortly when I'm leaving. Right, we're back now. We've moved away from that address that we've just been to. Obviously couldn't show that in the video, but yeah, just coming down now, still in Ormskirk. We've left Orton, and this is like a little crossroads, Pars Lane onto Scarf Hill Lane, as you can see there on the sign. I think this leads you into like Skelmersdale or something like that. I think it leads you to an area called Skelmersdale. We'll see. But it's another boring country lane, to be honest with you. Nothing great about it. But if you want to see it, It might be interesting. It's boring to me because I see them all the time. But it might be nice to see a little bit of a country lane. Over there on the left through the trees, if you look at that white house there, right behind that, is Edge Hill University. That's quite a well-known establishment in the area. So, very popular university. Basically, a lot of this area, the houses now are just all being turned into student accommodations around that. Obviously, it's quite profitable because you've got a lot of students there and things. So. Who need somewhere to stay, so they just do multiple occupied homes, are they? Something like that. I could be wrong, but anyway, it's like houses that are being converted into like 4 little flats, little rooms with facilities for each person. It must be quite affordable because it's quite popular. And straight ahead here, there's like this water tower. I don't even know whether it's still in use, but it probably is. I'm a bit rubbish, aren't I, with my information. Should really do some research, but this isn't a planned journey. So that's a water tower, or was, and it looks like a UFO, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like something like that? And apparently it's a very famous nesting ground for a very particular bird, which I won't disclose on here. But it is a very special place. We'll go right, we'll take it right to the top of here. Not this right, no, we won't go down that one. We'll take it right in this road here. This will lead us towards an area called St Helens. I am not going, but we'll lead you down that way. And then there's like another petrol station down there, another Starbucks, and again, a motorway. There's a big tractor there just coming round. Big massive tractor. Could let us go, couldn't he? Could have hung back, but it's made his life 10 times harder now trying to navigate behind the van and stuff like that. Some people are just not very nice. That person was, they'd let us go, very kind. back now. Bickerstaff, that's the place. Bickerstaff, please drive carefully. Okay, that's what we'll do. And this, as I will lead you straight down towards the motorway, M58. You go both ways on that, so you can either go left and you'll go towards Wigan, or you'll turn right on it and you'll go to Liverpool, Aintree, Switch Island, them ways. Or if you decide to go straight, as I just mentioned, you'll end up going to St Helens. And St Helens will lead you on to another area called Prescott and Warrington and Widnes and so on like that. So I say we're not going down anywhere near those places today. It's just a quick little upload just to show you a bit of the roads on a wet, cold February. Not very nice at all, but you know what? It's just something to watch, isn't it? Just something to watch and see what else is happening in other areas. Stanley Gate car park at the Stanley Gate pub. Never been in there. Probably quite nice, but never tried it. I always actually forget it's there. What I have tried though is like a little pub stroke restauranty food thing down here on the right, and it's quite nice. I've popped in once or twice. Very old style pub inside when you go in. It's very old thing. The Sandpiper, there it is. I forgot the name, so I was waiting till I got a bit closer. But that's a nice little place. Never had a bad meal out of there. Not very big portions, but nice size, nice beers. Nice little place to go if you're in the area. Do you know what? I'm going to call this a day now. As I say, there's nothing really to show. I'm just out and about. I thought I'd just make a little video. Please, if you like these videos or anything else you do, just give us a subscribe, thumbs up, give us a comment. I would appreciate it, and I'll do little things if people want to see a particular area. I'm quite happy to take a recommendation, and we'll have a little look at other areas for people. But we've got something really special coming up at the weekend, so be word for you to subscribe, or you are already one of our subscribers. Keep your eye out for videos going to drop over the weekend. I think it's quite interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.